Which city did they like the most?
I think they really liked experiencing Taipei, but we all agreed that for living, we think like perfect.
What was her favorite?
Like she tried that as well. She was like, okay, wow. Like when she first, because I told her about it a lot of times, she was like, no, like no, thank you. But then she came and she had it, and she really liked it as well.
大家好，我是风力哥，欢迎来到我的频道。今天跟 Amelia 一起拍影片，因为好久没看到她，她刚刚回来台湾，可是不是一个人呢。Who did you bring Taiwan?
I brought my mom and my dad and my sister.
Okay, let's tell the story from the beginning. You went back to your country, Denmark, and you visit your family. You brought them back here.
Yes.
Normally, some people just leave Taiwan and stay at their home countries, but Amelia came back with even more people, and even more people are coming, right?
Yes, I think so.
So she's bringing many more family members later. But first, let me ask you some things that make you realize that you miss about Taiwan when you are back to your country.
When I was back home, like it was really good for me to go back because I really missed home. But then, like at the time when I was about to get ready to go back, I was also like happy to go back. It was really nice that it would be like, it was good to go back to get back to reality sort of, because like here is like it's my home and like where my life is now. So I was excited about going back to living my life, because I felt like going back home was just sort of taking a break. Like it was not my life now. Like my life is here now. So
okay, Taiwan became your life. Nice. What is that particular thing you miss about Taiwan? Have you thought about that?
I prefer to have a routine and like a day to day. So I missed having that, which I don't have that back home anymore. So like going back was like going on vacation, like going on holiday. So I missed having like a routine. Then I missed my friends here.
So Taiwanese people can be really good friends, so you will miss them. I also miss Taiwanese food. And you said you have your favorite, right? Could you please describe that? Because she described that, I don't know what it was. So could you please describe the food you miss about?
Usually for lunch, I'll have this like a wrap thing. So it's first like a little bit of sort of like a pancake dough, and then they put eggs, and that is scrambled, and then they'll put like some basil on top. Okay. And then after that they'll put some rice and some sauce, and they'll wrap it up and just give it to you.
First I thought it was like something like dumpling, but it's actually not. They put rice inside, so many things inside. So I can put the picture here because it's hard to describe, but it looks really cool. How about your family? What was their first impression when they come to Taiwan?
They thought it was like a very, because everything here is so different from back home. So the first thing was like we would go through different areas when we were going from the airport to our hotel. So they were like, wow, this like looks really new, and then suddenly everything would look really old, and then everything would look really new again. So like that sort of changes all the time when you're driving around, which is not the same. Like
because there are cities in the middle of the city is old, and the new establishments are like quite new, and then you go to another city with passing through the new part, and then you arrive to the old part. Sometimes, for example, Taipei in the middle is actually new. So like you see a lot of different things, like new and old things all together. Isn't it the same in Copenhagen? I
think we have some. We also have newer areas, but like I think just because the architecture is so different, so like the older buildings don't look like they are, like they just look very different, more like castles or like fancy buildings.
Did they like Taiwanese food?
We had camping, and then we had also, I actually don't know what it is. It was also like at a breakfast shop. It's like a fried little square that is white. Lo
boga. It's like reddish, reddish cake. Okay, lo boga. Oh, I like that too.
Yeah, that was my first time having it, so that was quite good.
But there's a sweet spot. Like, if you like it, that must be a good one, because frying that is actually not easy. Sometimes you under fry it and it doesn't taste good, but sometimes you might over fry it and it just sticks everywhere, and it's like too oily. It sucks a lot of oil as well. So I'm happy you found somewhere nice. Okay, how about your sister? Your sister was here too, right? What was her favorite?
The thing I had for lunch, like she tried that as well. She was like, okay, wow, like when she first, because I told her about it a lot of times, she was like, that doesn't sound like that good, because like we would never really have egg and rice together. She was like, no, like no, thank you. But then she came and she had it, and she really liked it as well.
So I feel happy all the time that I hear like somebody likes something about Taiwan. Many families also, especially they have a nice looking daughter like you, leaving the country for another country and living there alone. They would worry.
Yeah.
Did they worry about you before they came here?
Yes, especially my mom. Like my parents
Mhm.
always worry. My dad is a bit more adventurous, so he was also very excited at the same
Mhm.
time, and my mom was just worried.
No, moms being
Yeah.
moms. Yeah, my mom is the same. By the way, you might not know that Denmark is one of the safest countries in the world as well. So you might have the same feeling if you go to Denmark. And then how did their impression change?
Like when they first came here, like they said so many times to me that, oh, it's so nice that like everything is so safe here. Because often when we go abroad, when I've been traveling around before, my family will always like remind me to take good care of myself and like be careful, because I don't really have to think too much when I'm back home. So they worry about me when I'm abroad, because I have to like think about stuff that I haven't been used to thinking about. So they were really happy to see that everything is the same as back home, and you can just like walk and everything is so safe.
They don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
And you told me about your time-consuming experience about banks, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so something was inconvenient about Taiwan. Actually, if you are Taiwanese, banking might not be a problem to you, but if you're a foreigner, you need to wait a lot in a bank. So what did you do in a bank?
I went to open a bank account in a new bank. I didn't have to wait long before it was my turn, but once I was there for about an hour, and they were really sweet and really helpful. They wanted to make sure that I knew what was going on, so they were like looking for stuff that had also English, because like I could sort of explain what I wanted in Chinese, but I can't read Chinese. So when they gave me all the forms, they wanted to make sure that I knew what was going on. So like I had to wait for a bit for them.
It's about money, and for the banks, like every penny, there's no penny here, but like every dollar counts. They wanted to make sure that you know everything, and then you're aware of everything. Okay,
that's also nice. Like I always worry when I have to go to the bank, because it's stressful having to speak
It's nice
Chinese.
to wait for an hour for
No,
a bank. I'm kidding.
It's nice that they like take their time to help me.
So you visited many cities in Taiwan, right, with your family? So what?
Not that many, but we were here in Taipei, and then we went to Kaohsiung.
Which city did they like the most?
I think they really liked experiencing Taipei, but we all agreed that for living, we think Kaohsiung is like perfect, because it's a lot more quiet. Like Taipei is a very big city for us, because even though like Taiwan and Denmark are approximately the same size, there's a lot more people in Taiwan. So Taipei is also a lot bigger than like Copenhagen.
They like Kaohsiung better.
Yeah,
and they're already thinking of living in Kaohsiung. Okay, that's nice to hear.
We live by the sea, and we also live by the sea back home. So it was like very relaxing, and like it's just nice being around water.
Something I would like to know personally, because in Denmark you guys eat a lot of seafood. Not a lot of different seafoods, but like salmon and fish, right? So what do they think about the seafood?
They said that here it's more okay for fish to smell like fish, whereas back home we don't. If you're eating fish, we don't want it to smell anything like fish.
Okay, because if the fish is fresh, if the fish is fresh, you won't feel it. Because it sounds like it won't stink if it's fresh.
Usually when we have seafood, we will just like have it with a little bit of like lemon, like maybe some pepper. Like we won't do
orange
too much
on top, maybe.
Yeah, not really. Just lemon pieces.
That's what I used to do.
But we won't really do too much. You often like add different sauces and everything, so like the flavor will change a lot.
Thanks a lot for answering all of my questions and actually showing Taiwan to your family.
I'm really happy that they could come, and I'm excited to show it to, like, I think my older sister, my nephew and her boyfriend will come, and then a few of my friends.
Are coming.
Yeah, a few of my friends want to come too. So
okay, nice. Maybe when they come, we can find some interesting places to show them and record them and show our audience. And like last time, you can also let us know about where to take her sister and friends as well, so that would be really cool. All right, thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.